Tarot, the card game, the generic ass horror movie with some fake ass Final Destination kills for you. But this time it has a face to it that's constantly screaming at you the first time you see her. And then it's like a gesture sometimes a magician. They go to an Airbnb, they go to the basement, they find a bunch of tarot cards, and it's like, well, if you use somebody else's tarot cards, that's like bad luck. Like, huh? Sure, fuck it, let's go with that. With a reading, it's this girl's birthday. Everybody gets a reading in the group that I guess you're supposed to remember, but who can remember that stuff? Because it's like, oh, you got the baby, or you're gonna have success, or like, what? I can't remember all this shit. She sees some stuff in the attic, she goes up the ladder, sees like, oh, it's a high priest card, and there's candles everywhere. That's weird. Ah! It scares her, she falls down, but here's probably the best kill in the movie, because it gets the ladder and keeps poking her until blah, blood splurts everywhere. And it could have been cool, dude, like put it in her eyes or something like that, or chop her head off. It's PG-13, so there's gotta be like a blood squirt, but it's gotta be like black blood. Yeah, blood's not allowed to be red in PG-13, so it just looks like diarrhea squirts over a phone. A couple of days later in Boston, they go, oh, well, I think that guy, he pulled a ghost face holding a lantern card, and then the thing just went, ah! And the person fell off the train and got hit by another subway. And you're like, dude, if someone's just in your face, stop stumbling back into danger. That happened twice already. That ghost just gets in your face and just tries to make you kill yourself, man. If that ghost gets that close to you, punch her in the face. These college kids are soft. I mean, it would have been better. You didn't see a lot of blood, like blah, but it was also like the most quietest oncoming train ever. It didn't make a sound until it hit them. Next, the girl drew the magician card. So you're like, okay, what the hell does that mean? Just means the next person that's trying to kill you is going to be like a magician. And she finds herself in the basement, light bursts, and she's in a Freddy Krueger dream with an audience of ghouls. Climbed into a box. The box got all like smaller, and then this Freddy Krueger looking magician sawed her in half, which was pretty cool if you could saw more, but you just saw like the inside of the box, and that was about it. And it's a magic show, right? It was so weird the magician not to say anything. And you look like Freddy Krueger. Do a Freddy Krueger sort of monologue. Tell a joke or a death pun or something, man. Come on, put on a show. The next card drawn was the Hangman. Whoa, I wonder what that means. One of the clues was it's gonna be water under the bridge, and Jerry's like, oh my god, we're on a bridge right now. The car can sense ghosts. Okay, the demons right and run on a hangman thing on your door, and you get out and run anyway? That's your fault, dude. Why listen to the ghost? It's obviously set you up for a trap, and it happened. She ran until she ran into a noose, and then it dragged her way up into the bridge rafters, you know, the high bridge stuff. Oh, in a flashback scene, we got a dude who fell asleep inside a bathtub. I think he's supposed to be dead, I guess. And I guess he got a tarot card like the wet demon or something like that. Maybe he died. You know, like show him underwater then or something like that. And he's wearing pants or something. So maybe he wasn't supposed to be taking a bath. And why wearing the handcuffs? It's so confusing. The pentagram on his hand, I don't know. The jester card was pulled by the Asian guy, and he's like, fuck this, I'm going back to my dorm. And the jester followed him all the way back there, but didn't do shit. He just went boo and didn't kill him because somebody interrupted him because he showed up at the very end, and only the final blonde girl, her boyfriend, and the Asian guy lived, and that's Tarot.